What's going on, fam? It's Nova Real from the Nova Real Show. Today I'm gonna talk about the 5150 show. Um, guess what? Your boy Zoe hit that lick. He paid Corey $10,000, half of the money. Maybe he was listening. I don't know, because I told him he should pay him installment plans, give him half now, half later. Whatever you can give, know what I mean? But that's big of him. He didn't give it to him in person. He gave him an envelope, to one of Corey's men before the show to give to him. And, because he didn't want that confrontation like that. Sometimes, it's better to do it like that. But that's big of him. Know what I mean? Zoe, that was real big of you get that man's money back. I'm proud of you, man. That was real big of you doing that. Because 20,000, that's a lot. To owe somebody 20,000, man, we could have problems. I seen people get in trouble for $100. Brothers had to talk to people in the back for that. That's how it is, man. Money tight right now too. Psst. Corey had brother RZA on the show, kicking that knowledge, talking about the vaccines and stuff like that. Brother RZA, I think be throwing little shots at Corey sometimes when we on this show. If you go back, listen to the show, listen to the stuff he be saying. I think he be throwing little jabs. Check it out. Let me know what's in the comments. I think he be throwing little jabs. Of course, I had Crabfax on the show. Darlene wasn't there. D wasn't on the show today. I miss D on the show. They didn't bring that little flavor only women can bring. She like the Lori side of the show. Lori saw it go good with everything. But it was still a cool show. It was funny. Yeah, and a big up to Corey, too. Because Corey, before the show, if Corey didn't get that money, I think it was going to go real bad. Because when Zoe was on Crab Fest, he had his boys, and it was like they was talking kind of rowdy. It was getting like, why all these people in our business? And you know how Corey get down. Corey started checking people. But I'm glad Zoe gave him that money. Zoe hit that lick. Gave him half of that money. Will he see the other half? We don't know. Will they make up? Probably so. Because Corey did apologize on his show. A sudden apology. He didn't come out and completely said, I'm sorry. But basically, let him know we brothers. That was big of you. You gave me half my money. Anytime you want to come on the show, come back to the show. I want him to see back on the show. He had a little extra flavor on the show. You need a brother like him to show with the knowledge and Corey for the laughs. It was kind of weird not having Darlene on the show, know what I mean? It was kind of weird, but it was still a cool show. It was a cool show. I'm so proud of Zoe for giving that man that money, though. That's big. I don't know how big that is. Now Corey can't bring it up on his face no more. He can't bring it up no more. But also, though, next time you have beef like that, don't bring it on the show personally. That's some backstage stuff. You know what I mean? Corey might learn his lesson from this. You lose a lot of friends bringing your business on the show. And when somebody marries something like that, Corey, don't talk about how many hoes they done had and stuff like that on the show. Don't do that. They got to go back home. And that's where the real fighting problem is going to be. You can't keep it all the way real like that when you're married. You know better than that, Corey. You get a lot of brothers in trouble. But big up to Zoe for hitting that lick and paying his man back. That was big up. And Corey's new shirt is fire, too. Got to check out that new shirt. Especially Black History Month. Talking about We Build America, that's fire. I want one of them shirts, Corey. Them shirts are fire. Show was pretty good. It wasn't that long like last. It seemed like it was short for some reason. Was it too much comedy on the show? Because with Brother RZA on the show, you can't, You got to keep it kind of clean because you know how we get down. Got to keep it kind of clean. But it was a good show. But go back in the show, hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you think RZA was throwing jabs at Corey. I got a hint like he was throwing like little sudden jabs. Because anytime somebody throw a jab, he's like, well, I'm not talking about your show. I'm talking about other shows. Let me know that you're really talking about me. Let me know in the comments. It was a pretty good show, though. Y'all also got to check out Crabfax show. His show's pretty good. Crabfax got his own show that's pretty good, too. But, ain't nothing like the 5150 show. That's the only show I can really say that I would donate, that I would cash app to. I pretty much don't like cash apping people. I'm not into that. But that show, he deserved a little tips or something for that show because you're getting entertained. You're getting entertained. But like I said, big prop to Zoe. Give him half that money. Now come on with the other half. You still got to give him the other half. You're not off the hook yet, Zoe. You still owe Corey the other half. And that was kind of shady that you did what your lawyers say do. Because that's your boy. Bros over lawyers, especially when you know you done messed up. Anyway, bigs up to Corey and Zoe. I hope y'all can work it out because we need both of y'all on the show. Because both of y'all on the show, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? 5150 show, my favorite show on TV. I'm out. Nova Real for the Nova Real show. Subscribe and like, people. And please leave something in the comments, but subscribe and like. I'm out.